So we'll make a start then at this end, and like I say, we'll admit any latecomers in for our introduction session shortly, and then yeah, like I say, give you guys 10 minutes to crack on, grab a coffee before we start at 10:30. As I say that now, first thing someone's done, of course, is jumped into the waiting room. There we go. So a very good morning, and thank you for joining us for our SMARTup Create event today. Really pleased that you've got the time to join us, and hopefully we've got an event for you that will bring a decent amount of value to you as you start to think more about your digital marketing activity, and hopefully we've got some really useful skills and insight that we'll be able to impart during the course of the day. As hopefully all of our communications and stuff made clear, all of the links for the different sessions during the day are available from one central place, smartupdigital.uk /create, where you can find all of them all in one place during the course of the day. So if you, as I say, if you have to pop in and out and joining us back later on, it'll hopefully be very easy and straightforward for you to do that. During the course of the day, we'll be doing some bits of social media as well on Twitter and Instagram. We'll be using the hashtag SMARTup Create, so feel free to chime in during the day if you've got any questions, thoughts, or want to share that you're taking part in the day, please do. We'll keep an eye on all of those and hopefully be able to be a part of the conversation as well. In terms of the agenda, hopefully you've seen and had a chance to digest all of the information that we've got going on this morning. We've got two webinars taking place this morning on the website development side of things. We've then got break for lunch to give you guys 40 minutes to catch your breath and hopefully digest some lunch as well as what you've learned during the morning. And then during the afternoon, obviously, as you know, some slightly more creative webinars on photography and video making as well. Later on this afternoon, we are rounding out our day with a live case study and Q&A with Charlene Bent from Miss Campbell, who's going to share a little bit about her own digital marketing journey and how she's utilised some of the tools and the strategies that we're going to talk about today to grow her own business online as well over recent years. This morning, we are streaming our activity as we discussed on the phone calls I've had with you during the week. We've got a beginner stream and an advanced stream. So businesses who are perhaps just starting out or looking to establish a presence for themselves online for the first time are invited to come and join my beginner stream starting at 10:30. Businesses who are perhaps already operating online and looking for ways to turbocharge that presence and make more of the work that they're doing in those areas are invited to join Zaid's advanced stream as well. This afternoon, we're going to group everyone into kind of one cohort so that everybody's all in together to take part in our creative webinars. We felt that they were a little more democratic in terms of being able to offer kind of something for everybody at whatever stage of their kind of digital marketing journey that they're at. And the same for the live case study and Q&A, where you'll have the opportunity to chat with Charlene and ask any questions that you might have as well. Following up from today, as I mentioned, we'll be sharing all of the slides and the videos from today's presentations. We'll send the link out to download everything via email afterwards. We'll also send a short evaluation form for completion if you guys have got 2 minutes just to let us know a little bit more about how you found the day, what you've learned, and if it's hopefully been of benefit and of use to you as well. Really helps us, obviously, as the delivery provider to be able to know, how the event has gone and what we could do better in the future. And obviously for the Business Gateway team at Growth Hub as well, gives them a good idea of how the event has gone as well. So if you've got 2 minutes after the event, please do take the time to complete that form and return it. We'll do that as a short online form, so that's a very quick job for you to just jump in and take part in that survey. In terms of other support that's available for Leicestershire businesses, I just wanted to flag up, we have got another ongoing support programme in conjunction with the Business Gateway at the moment. We've got a few webinars remaining between now and the end of March, where we've got some workshops in social media, creating great content for your website and social channels as well. And businesses are also able to take advantage of up to 3 hours one-to-one support and training with digital marketing experts in a range of different areas as well. So if you're looking for specific support and assistance in a particular area, we can help pair you up with an appropriate digital marketing professional to, like I say, give you a little bit more one-to-one tailored support as well. Only criteria for that particular project is that you need to be Leicestershire based and trading for less than 3 years. And the other caveat I would give to that is that all of that support is to be delivered by March 31st. We come into the end of that programme at the moment. So if it is something that's of interest, please do get in contact with us and let us know as soon as possible so that we can get you on board and help you take advantage of that as well. Finally, we have also been releasing a digital marketing podcast as part of this SMARTup project. So if you look up the SMARTup Digital Marketing Podcast in Spotify, Apple, or anywhere else that you might listen to your podcasts, there's a whole range of episodes with a range of digital marketing experts talking about areas like SEO, pay-per-click, social media, and a range of other areas as well. Finally, obviously, a lot of you guys have been referred to us through the Business Gateway Growth Hub. If you've not already, then be sure to find out more about the work and the services that they offer. You can check out their website at bizgateway.org.uk. As you can see from the screenshot there, those guys offer a range of support, from one-to-one support, funding, workshops and events. There's a whole range of stuff that you guys as Leicestershire businesses are able to take advantage of as well. So do be sure to check that out as well. So with that in mind, I'm going to stop sharing my screen at this end now and just hand over to some of our webinar hosts for 2 minutes so that they can all introduce themselves and give you a little bit about a background about themselves. And if any of you businesses would like to just kind of say hello and introduce yourself and let us know a little bit about yourself, that would also be really useful. I'll start by just going around the table with our webinar hosts. Perhaps Jack, if I hand over to you, if you just want to introduce yourself first, buddy.
Sure, no problem. Hello, my name's Jack. I am a filmmaker, primarily director and editor. I've been working in the industry for over 10 years now, and kind of say if it moves on a screen, I can do it. There's a wide range of different kind of content we've done, from social media videos and corporate videos, right up to narrative short films and feature films. So very wide ranging kind of list of sensibilities brought to the content that I create.
Perfect, thank you, buddy. Charlene, we could be democratic with it. You were next one in to join us this morning, so why don't you go next and just introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, I'm Charlene Benn. I'm a celebrity stylist, journalist, and founder of the clothing brand Miss Campbell. I've worked in the fashion industry for about, well, over 20 years, and started Miss Campbell about 7 years ago. And yeah, it's been lots of fun. And the whole purpose of me creating the brand was to solve a problem I found on shoots that sometimes I just really didn't have the basics. And so the collection is built around having your wardrobe essentials and everything that you need to help you build on your everyday looks, whether it's for lounging or to be out and about, really, to layer up with. So yeah, that's essentially it. It's all handmade to order in the UK. It's a sustainable business. And it's quite important to me that the brand stays that way so that we can continue to support having a more sustainable approach to fashion and supporting the circular economy and not contributing to climate change. So we do our best to be as ethical as possible.
Awesome stuff. Thank you, Charlene. That's great. Nick, perhaps I'll hand over to you next. Can you hear me, Nick?
Oh, I can now. Yes. Sorry,
yes.
You went off then. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
I'll
Sorry.
perhaps hand over to you if that's all right.
Yes, no, of course. Sorry. Hi, I'm Nick. I'm the owner at Nick Freeman Photography. I've been involved in photography since the late 80s. Shot my first wedding when I was 13 years old. Went into journalism and then became a photojournalist. Worked in the Middle East for a little over 10 years. My mum, well, I don't think she slept for about 12 years while I was out there because she was terrified that I wasn't actually going to come back, because it was conflict zones that I covered. Then felt I needed a safer project. So I came back to the UK and I worked within the social photography market. So that's everything from family portraits to weddings. And then didn't really enjoy it, so set up another business, ran that for a few years. But photography got its hooks back into me, and actually it was a friend who had designed a range of knitwear, hats and scarves, and she wanted someone to photograph them. And from there, my photography just took back over, and I became I became Nick Freeman Photography, and now we specialize mostly in editorial, branding, headshots, portrait work, but majority of the work is based within the fashion sector, within the clothing sector of some sort. Although, having said that, I do photograph an awful lot of accountants, which is not the most fun in the world, but hey ho, they do pay the bills occasionally.
So who doesn't love a good accountant?
Well, okay. Okay, I'll plead the fifth on that one. So today's talk really is going to be about getting you started, getting you get good images. I mean, everybody, I'm sure, will have a different level of ability and equipment levels. So I've sort of aimed it from the minimalist right up to professional level. So hopefully all of you will be able to get something out of the presentation.
Thank you, buddy. That's awesome. And Zaid, I'll throw to you perhaps now, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course. Hi, everyone. So my name's Zaid. I'm a software engineer. I've been doing software stuff for about 20 years, predominantly web technologies. My early career was in the music sort of distribution industry, which was massively disrupted, as I'm sure most people are aware, and it's given me a huge amount of experience in terms of understanding how technology can be leveraged, also how it can be dangerous. But that role led to a more general role around digital marketing and implementing digital marketing techniques. Currently, I'm freelance and I work with clients great and small. And what I'm hoping to do in today's session is bring some of that experience, particularly from my experience with some really large companies that know what they're doing in terms of gathering information about their online presence, to something that you guys can start leveraging, hopefully without sort of too much headache and technicality. So predominantly no-code tools or things that you can pass on to your developer if you've got one at the moment.
Perfect, thank you, buddy. And we got perhaps 5 minutes or so before we jump off and let you guys grab a coffee ahead of our webinars this morning. Is anyone feeling particularly boisterous and wants to introduce themselves this morning? It'd be great to learn a little bit more about you guys.
Yeah, I'll pop on and say hi. I'm Sarah from Crafty So and So and My Handmade Wardrobe Patterns.
Morning.
So hello. We sell fabrics and sewing supplies as one arm of the business, but the other arm of the business is creating dressmaking patterns for women. Okay. We've been doing that for about 4 or 5 years now, and we're just looking to really kind of turbocharge. I think that was a word that was used in this training, which really excites me. It's time to really just press the accelerator with this and get our patterns out to thousands of people, not just the hundreds that we have been reaching.
Okay, perfect. Anyone else? Chris, perhaps?
Yep, hi. Look Smart Embroidery, family business for 20 years. Mum and dad have been running it. I used to work in construction 2 months ago, okay, but decided to join the family business, help mum and dad modernize the business, make it more efficient, rebrand the business and redo, get a new website up and running and things like that. So I'm now working here full time.
Okay, perfect, thank you. Bav, I saw you raise your hand. Did you want to say hello?
Yeah, sure. I'm Bav from Prospero Trading Limited, PTL for short. I think I've probably got similar sort of thing going on with Chris, where about a year or so ago, throughout the COVID pandemic, I helped improve efficiencies and digitalize my parents' knitting company. So we're manufacturers of ladies' knitwear, predominantly ladies' knitwear, but we do children's and menswear. Okay. NJ, we've sort of gotten to a stage where we are stabilizing the business in its current model, and I'm looking at sort of instead of going B2B, also starting up something alongside that's B2C, so direct to customer, and yeah, self-branding from there. Yeah.
Perfect, thank you. Who else? Ismay?
Hi, I'm Ismay. I run Boy Wonder, as you can see behind me. It's a sustainable boys' wear brand that's made ethically in Leicester. So the cloth is actually made in Leicester as well, British-made cloth.
Okay.
All printed, and the garments are all made in Leicester. And we follow circular design principles, so it's got extra growth room. They come with repair kits and care guides, and it's all about trying to keep the clothes in use for as long as possible. And we have a resale section, and it's all made very sustainably, digital printing and everything's got a super low fashion footprint.
Okay, perfect, thank you. And then I can see three without the cameras on who might want to say hello. I've got Vinay. Can you hear us, Vinay?
Hi there. Sorry, my camera's just broken.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
Did you want to say hello and introduce yourself?
Yeah, so I'm from Discount Fabrics Limited, so we're based in Leicester as well. And I joined here about a year or so ago, just under a year.
Okay.
And this business is a couple years old now. So we just B2C, just fabrics online to general consumers, so eBay, Amazon, Etsy. We're selling on them platforms.
Okay.
We've got our own website, but it's not doing too great. So yeah, it's looking to improve on that.
Okay, no problems. Lou, did you want to say hello? Well, possibly not. Who else have we got dialed in? Krishna, did you want to say hello and introduce yourself? Possibly not. Everyone else is perhaps a little shy. I think the last one I can see on my list down the side here is Chand. Is that right?
Yeah, hi. Can you hear me?
There. How you doing? Did you want to introduce yourself and say hi?
Yeah, I mean, we are based in Leicester. We are manufacturer of ladies' garments supplied to Google Groups. And what I wanted to do that my company called Avenchi. I just wanted to get into online business. So last 1.5 years, I started with my own retail online business, but like I thought that's going to be very good, but it's taking time for me to do some marketing and, get it done right ways. But, that's what I thought to see your advice, and maybe if I can catch up with you guys, then I can improve my business with them.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Well, hopefully, yeah, it sounds like you guys are exactly the right kind of audience for us today. Hopefully, we've got a lot that you guys will be able to take away and put into practice following today's sessions. So really pleased to welcome you all. And thanks again for taking the time to join us. I'm going to dial off now at this point and kick off and start to open our rooms up for our 10:30 sessions with myself and Zaid. A reminder, obviously, beginners will join the beginner stream with myself. Businesses that have already got that online presence for themselves and are looking to make more of it, or head over to the advanced stream with my colleague Zaid. So we'll see you back here at 10:30. I'm going to pop the link in the chat again for everyone, smartupdigital.uk/create for all of the centralized links to jump into those sessions. So we'll give you 10 minutes to grab a coffee or a drink or whatever you want and get yourselves comfortable, and we'll look forward to seeing you guys back here at 10:30. In the meantime, big thanks to all our hosts for joining us. We'll see you later on this afternoon for your respective sessions. And yeah, in the meantime, we'll look forward to seeing you guys in a few minutes' time. All right, thanks a lot for joining us.